Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLee's Corner. This is this little Wednesday night pop culture, gossip news, foolishness, and whatnot. Because y'all know ain't much going on. So it ain't much to talk about, okay? But because a couple things, happened that we can have a small, quick conversation about, that's why we here. Okay. Happy Wednesday to everyone. Happy Hum Day. I hope everyone's having a great week. Okay. We have the holiday coming up. I almost forgot that Monday was Memorial Day. Honey, I went to work. I've been my mind, what's me? I'm sorry, y'all. Little cough. My mind been so busy. I'm like, I forgot about the holiday. Okay. But let's try to have a good time despite whatever may be going on, okay? But y'all know I want to come to say, hey, how y'all doing? How your mama's doing? Your daddies, your granddaddies, your grandmas, aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces and nephews, or whoever else that is in your life, okay? I hope, again, everybody's enjoying themselves and being safe, okay? Now, when I tell y'all I had to, honey, finagle, make up, cut and paste, and find the bare bones of something to come around here for Wednesday night pop culture gossip news chit chat, okay? Because I'm like, it is boring, okay? Ain't that many shows out? The celebrities out here behaving themselves, and I'm like, I need y'all to stop behaving yourselves and give us some content, okay? But I'm gonna do what I can do, okay? But y'all know what's still content up on my channel. Y'all have to watch what's there, okay? I can only give y'all what's available, even if that's not much, okay? But first things first, do one or two things for me. Please make sure to be a subscriber, okay, of the channel. Behold, JayBird, dot, okay? You can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner, on IG, Twitter, and TikTok, okay? I would love it if y'all would like the video, okay? Watching the live or watching the replay. Like the video. It's there right up there, okay? You see up top. It tells you what to do. Don't not listen. Okay. Y'all know to also share the video too. Okay. Comment in the comment section because that's what it is. Y'all know my throat. Honey. Hi. How is everyone doing? How was everyone? I feel like my lipstick looks funny. Okay. I don't like that. But it's because I put it on this morning. So put it on this morning. I just ate me a chicken sandwich real fast. So I'm thinking, it just doesn't look as amazing after a full day of wearing it and eating some food. Okay, but I'm gonna leave that be. But hey, how y'all doing? How is everyone? How is everyone? Okay, look. There are things to discuss, okay? Not many, but a few. And if y'all have other things that y'all want to discuss, you can put the word question in the comment section. And if it is appropriate, because I'm not addressing nothing that's not appropriate. It has to be appropriate so my channel don't get shut down. Okay? And whatnot. Now let me go say hi to my peoples now. Okay. Hey. hello to y'all. Okay. What's up? Okay. Hand ping waving saying hey from Dallas. Okay. But hi to the people. Thank you for liking my mini crock pot. I like it too. I can't wait to use it. Okay. I should have brought food with me to work today to use my little crock pot because there's not much content out and I want to stay in the algorithm of just putting out videos. Y'all gonna be getting random videos, quick, short, 10 minutes or less stuff from me. That's more JayBirds stuff or whatever. It could be a conversation about something that matters. It's just something. But I just want to put out some more stuff. It doesn't mean shows out, gossip out. But sometimes I have thoughts and things happen, some unboxing of stuff or whatever. Y'all be getting that. So go ahead and just accept it, okay? But hello to the people. Hi. I got a pinched nerve. Well, I hope you feel better. Unpinch that nerve, because the pinched nerve sucks. But hey to the people. Okay, hey to the people. Yes, I took Friday off. So after tomorrow, I'm not back to work until Tuesday. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm thinking about going to see The Little Mermaid Friday. However, I'm like, all the kids might be there. I want to avoid a whole bunch of kids, being kids. But I just feel like because I'm off Friday, I should go. But I already bought my ticket too. I think I'm gonna cancel it because it's gonna be all the children there, and because I'm not renting out the theater for this movie, I don't want to be around the children. And maybe I'm gonna go see it next weekend. I'm gonna go next because by then the majority of the children should have already seen it. That's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I should go to the drive-in because the weather nice. It's not too cold. It shouldn't be that many bugs outside. I may go to the drive-in to see The Little Mermaid because I just don't want to deal with the children. Because they're going to be loud and happy and screaming. And I don't want to do that. Okay? I don't want to do that. Anyway, that's just me thinking out loud in my head. Because that's just what I do sometimes, okay? But I want y'all to be around here dancing like in a video. Hey, okay. But yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do because it is what it is. Now, look, it ain't that much stuff going on, so we not gonna be here long. Like it ain't happening. It's not on my watch. Not on my watch. I feel like it's gonna still be people, children, even at a matinee show because it's The Little Mermaid. I already decided for the color, like the color purple. It was coming out in December. I'm gonna rent out the theater. Okay, I'm gonna rent out a theater for. I should have rented one out for The Little Mermaid, but I just didn't think about it. but I'm going to do it for The Color Purple because I want to be able to watch the movie, the reimagining, the retelling of The Color Purple, which comes out on Christmas Day this year. And I'm like, I want to be able to just, it's going to be no children allowed, no kids can come, adults only. And by kids, I mean, like, you have to be at least 13. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no kids here that can, what you drinking? Anyway, I don't want no children around there. Okay. Anyway, right. F them kids. Fuck them kids. I'm going to do a separate review. I haven't watched it yet. But I am going to probably sometime tomorrow or maybe Friday. I don't know. I have to watch Danae's interview and take notes because I feel like I have a lot to say, so we shall see. We have drive-ins. We do. We have one drive-in here. We have one drive-in here that it's not, it's just an open field. What a thing up there. You know what I'm saying? But I can bring my own food. I can take a gummy if I wanted to, not water. But yeah, I just don't want to go with the kids. I want to go by myself first before I take my kids. See, luckily I don't have no children. Lucky for me. But I'm like, fuck them kids. When I went to the theater for the Black Panther movie, I love my family. I do. I love my family. I do. I love them. However, I don't like children. I don't like kids. The kids were being kids, coughing, talking. Mom, can I get some popcorn? I have to go to the bathroom. Mom, I'm trying to watch what happened with the child. Okay, and my little cousins is running around, and then my cousins who are parents are having to address their children. I'm like, the fuck? So I said the next time I rent a theater, it will be no kids allowed. And I thought The Color Purple was movies where it's like, no ma'am. Okay, we're not gonna be 2 hours. I'm not. Y'all don't even look. Look, I was gonna say something about Tina Turner. I wasn't gonna go live today. I don't like going live and not having a plan. It gives me anxiety. I don't like coming on here and not knowing what to talk about. I'm like, girl, if you can pull about 5 topics out the atmosphere, you can go live. Because I have not been live since I think Sunday or Saturday. Is it Sunday? Maybe I don't know. When the fuck was I live? I don't remember. My point is, I was like, I gotta bring something. So I'm hoping it's not too. I got that too. But yeah, okay, I miss and got the movies. I don't think people go that often here, but we have a whole drive-through. I've been a couple times, in my life, to the drive-through, and it's fun. It's chill. You're in your own car. You can you bring your own food and drink or whatever. Bring what you want to bring and just sit and watch a movie. I just hate because it's at nighttime. If it's warm outside, any bugs, spiders, all that shit can climb across your car. And so, no. So because the weather should not be that hot, this weekend, I'm going to probably just go to the drive-in. It's actually winter and see it there. But F them kids. I know some. First of all, I got F them kids from somebody who shall remain nameless, but somebody is always reminding me that sometime or most times it's for them kids. Like, we don't want kids to die, but they can fend for themselves. Fuck them kids. So that's where I get it from. And whatnot. Anyway, y'all, let's get started. They're showing Little Mermaid on already? I thought it came out Friday. I mean, I could go tomorrow night, but I feel like, it's going to be kids there at night and their parents ain't shit, and their parents brought them out at midnight. I don't know. I'm going to see. I just don't want to have to deal with the B of the S of it all, okay? You had me checking around me, and it's not playing the track. Yeah, I haven't even looked to see if it's playing there or not, but we shall see. But let's get into what we can get into. Now, I have a couple fashion things or whatever, and then we will get into like, y'all, I have like maybe 5 tops. Y'all almost didn't see me. And oh my lord, y'all, I'm my braids are almost about to come out. I love the redness of these braids, and I did not get them for the Little Mermaid. I just wanted to get red. But I'm gonna be sad when my hair is no longer, this Ariel burgundy. So I'm gonna miss my hair. Okay. Anyway, so let's get into a couple fashion looks of people I like. Okay, like Brescia Webb. Now look, I feel like Brescia Webb. She reminds me of Regina King. Because I feel like, where's the King? Which one wasn't Brenda on 227? Because it's Regina King, and then, no, Regina Hall. She reminds me of Regina Hall, meaning she's been in a lot of stuff, and I think she's very funny and talented, but she's just now kind of getting a little bit more shine. Now, she's on the show called Run the World, the Come On Stars. And I liked, because they're doing a press run for it. And so I liked the outfits she was wearing for the press run. Now, the other two women beside her, in the picture, they're also on the show. But it's mainly about Brescia Webb. Okay, that's who it is. Now, her first look to me is really pretty. It's flirty. I love the heels. Okay, I love the little feathers. Okay, and it's very much so a easy breezy, I can have sex if I want to look, but no one will know I do not have underwear on under here, and no one can tell what I did before or after they saw me in this outfit. Okay, so I love the pink frilly thing or whatever, beautiful legs and stuff. Okay, now the middle look of her in this black silver, well, it's really silver. It's silver, but I feel like it's lined in black. Gorgeous. I love it. Okay, a little leg out. Okay, now I also love the yellow suit. Okay, with the teal person heel. That's cute too. The other one in the white shirt and the little house on the prairie necktie. That's cute. I love her little shoes. Those are some Sex in the City shoes and whatnot. Okay, now the plaid dress on the end, not my favorite, but it's still cute nonetheless. Okay, anything in a heel is cute. Okay, I just feel like it remind me of Chanel, but not Chanel, like Chanel. I don't know, but I love Brescia Webb. I love the show Run the World, and I'm very much so a supporter of Black shows. So many shows is getting canceled or ending, so I try my best to promote, speak about Black shows, and we can, because I'm still mad, y'all. I'm still mad. It's no far gone. Oh Lord Jesus, I'm still upset. I'm still wondering if Franklin Saint is in these streets homeless. Okay. Oh God. Now I know they didn't cancel it. I know they planned the ending, but it's a Black show that I like, and it's gone. So I try my best to support Black shows for us to be sure to, still have them around here. Okay. I wonder what happened. The fourth girl, when season 1 ended, that was around COVID. And she made the choice to not get vaccinated. And because of her making the decision, because in order to come back on the show at that point in time, they were forcing people, of course, to get a little shot, okay? And she ain't want to, and so for that reason, she left. She made the decision to leave, okay? A lot of shows at that time, when COVID first happened, a lot of people who were on shows who chose to not get a little shoot, okay, couldn't come back to shows. That happened on 911 when the guy who played Anthony Bassett's gay husband, he did not want to get vaxxed. And so he ended up getting written off the show. Now they didn't kill him off, that he over in Puerto Rico or some other country, whatever, with his man. However, it was because, he chose to not do that. The same thing happened with the actress who was on this show. Hey, ma, y'all, that's my mama. Hey, ma, that's my mama. Okay, love you, mama. But, I think the fact that now, because even for me, like, my job did not enforce us to get poked. It was suggested, it wasn't enforced. But I only got one shot, so then I got sick, and then I was like, man, forget that. But I think anybody who lost their job based on that and now is no longer, I'm saying, like a thing. I mean, they owe that lady a check. She come back. I don't know. But again, that's what it was. Okay. Now also, we have Tracy Ellis Ross and then Brandy Evans. And y'all know Brandy played the Mercedes on P Valley. Down in the valley where the girls get naked. I'm saying, I can't wait for P Valley to come back around here. Okay, I want to see the strippers dancing and putting dollars in their stop. Anyway, but y'all know she plays Mercedes. Now, y'all know Tracy Ellis Ross is always given. I love Tracy Ellis Ross. I think she's gorgeous. I think she's amazing. I love her style. I love her acting. I love it all. Okay. And I love that she shows us, first of all, how we should wear more color as Black folk. Some people don't like color, but I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. Try different colors on your skin. Okay. Because it's just a thing to do. Okay, and in Black man, if I don't know how many men are watching me. Men should also try color. Okay, now she was round here. Okay, we love the heel. Okay, and it's a bright ass dress, but it's still real cute. Okay, it's also showing you can wear, colors and patterns. Okay, it's just cute. Okay, and look at the hat. Now, she wore that when she got a honorary doctorate. Now, where was it at? Okay, let's see. Where was her honorary doctorate? An honorary doctorate from Spelman. Okay. And what was it in, though? I gotta see what it was in. It was an honorary doctorate of fine arts, and now she's a Spelmanite. Cool. So, congratulations, confetti. Okay, to Tracy Ellis Ross. But that's what she wore the dress to. Okay. Yeah. Now, I loved it. Okay. Now, second outfit, okay, which is first of all, it's the boots. Y'all, it's the boots. It's the boots. Okay. It's the thigh-high boots with the jacket, with the face looking like what you gonna do. I just want you to know that. Okay. I love it. I love it. I can't stand that. It looks so damn good. Now, we only got a couple looks at the jacket, but look how simple it was up under the jacket. Simple white boot, blue jeans, and a tank top. That's how simple fashion can be. Okay, some boots, some jeans, and a tank top. Okay, you don't need much. It can be from Target, Walmart's. Okay, wherever you want it to be from. It can be really easy. You hear me? And it can be fashion. Okay. Now, Tracy, put your nipples up. Tracy, put your nipples up. Damn it. But there's another look at the coat. Okay. I love the coat. I love this blazer. I love the pattern. I love the color combinations of it all. I love that it looks very, very rich, which does not mean money-wise. It means like material-wise. It looks rich. It looks expensive. Okay. It looks good. And I'm just like, fashion can be so many different things. Just try to wear it, just put it on. Right, even on Amazon. Now I don't shop on Amazon. I feel like as a plus size woman, I don't trust some boutiques or some websites that does not have like actual plus size stuff, because putting something that's made for a person who's a size 10 and then just saying, oh, we have it in the bigger size, that ain't plus size to me. That's just making something in a bigger size, but not making it for a bigger person. It's a difference. And I don't like my clothes to not fit my body, okay? So I don't buy clothes like that from Amazon, but y'all can. Because Amazon has amazing stuff for sure. For sure. I just don't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Right. Very comfortable, realistic fashion that we can see ourselves wearing. That's yes. Absolutely. Okay. You always just okay, I can wear that. It's just a dress and some heels. I can wear that. It's just a blazer, some jeans, a tank, and some boots. Now, Brandy, on the other hand, was dressed up for an event. Okay. Now, I loved the suit. Y'all know I love me a good pantsuit. Love me a good pantsuit. Okay. For sure. And I'm mad that Torrid, Old Navy, and Lane Bryant, which are my main stores, has not put out any like really bomb suits, pieces. I'm very disappointed. I have not shopped much at all because I either already have what they got or I don't like what they showing. Okay, but Brandy, who plays Mercedes, okay, I love the hair. Okay, it's cute, it's chic, it's some pants, and then a blazer. Now the top she have on, which fits her like a glove. I love it. I don't know where she got it from. Wait, or she don't say it's a stylist. But she was around there going to a ladies' luncheon, the first ladies' luncheon of 2023. Okay, looking gore and I loved it. Okay, I just loved it. I did. Now the other look she has, which I was like, this is a cute little. Now I don't know if it's a romper or if it was a dress, because when I saw it on her page, you can't really see what it is, okay? But her making her face card not declined, okay? Up and not declining, okay, and all that stuff. But it looks so cute. It's cinched at the waist. I love the material and also the color of it. It can be blue or like aqua green. I just like it. Okay, so it looked like it could be a dress or a jumpsuit. I don't know. Okay, she was around here with who is these people? Okay, Tammy Roman and her daughter Lyrica. Miss Tasha Smith. I don't know the other lady in the lilac though. Okay, however, why why Babyface? What is you doing? Why is he round here with a thick ass chain on? What is Babyface out here pimp daddying? Is he out here trying to be a cat daddy? Take that big ass chain off. What is you doing, Babyface? That's a thick ass chain. His neck gotta hurt, girl. Baby, and he's got his little chest out. Get him out my damn face. And his chest out too. Okay, it is a dress. It's cute, nonetheless. Okay, she's out here serving as she can, but I'm still mad. I'm mad at Babyface. I'm somebody go get Babyface and make him go sit down. Out here fighting folk. Okay. Anyway, y'all, I'm like, what is he doing? Why is his chesticle out? Get your chesticles in that dope little chain from round your neck, sir. Please. Okay. Anyway, congrats to some of the graduates or the prom folk of 2023. The kids around here priming and graduationing. Folks around here doing these expensive ass prom send off. This is my rule, okay? And not for Kevin Hart, okay? What we've seen people with these elaborate, expensive prom send offs or whatever. If you can't afford to live in a standalone house, you should not be out here renting the block out and y'all all crammed. And I just feel like if you're going to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for a prom send-off, send your family off to a house that is not in a small connected dots apartment thing. Okay? And I'm not saying to people to not celebrate their kids going to prom and going to high school or whatever. Celebrate the children, but make it make sense. You should not be spending your rent money. You should not be using credit cards and making debt to have a prom send off. You don't need a fucking DJ and all this stuff. And it's like, I don't mind people wanting to celebrate their children. Like, celebrate your children, yes. But you have to be logical and not do so much and it look like you spending more money on the prom send-off than you spend on your rent and your check. I'm like, what? The one I seen where they had a DJ and all this stuff or whatever, I was like, y'all look like, and this is no shade to the people. Okay? This is no, and I want to pop on, so I'm not talking about Kevin Hart. They look like they live like, in close quarters. They look like they had to use their neighbors' walkways and parking spots to have this huge stuff. And I was like, you don't even have a standalone living space to have a prom send-off. And I'm like, they leave the house every day. They leave the house every day. Like, I don't understand it. I don't understand. Somebody mama spent $40K. The mama's stupid. Just look, in this economy, you could have spent $1,000, cool, whatever. To spend $40K when $39K should have went to the kids, should have went somewhere else. Why not spend $40K and pay for less fortunate kids to go to the fucking movies to see The Little Mermaid? I just feel like I applaud people who want to. It's a tangent. This is how we get to be on for 2 hours. I go to tangent. I appreciate parents wanting to celebrate their children's accomplishments, their events. I get that. We had proms enough when we were younger, but all it was family coming over and seeing you leave in the rented car that the people rented for you to drink. That's all it was. And your parents maybe spent the money for the food. That's it. You cut the radio on. That's the music. So it's like, I don't think there's an issue with celebrating them going to prom. It's not an issue of celebrating them going, graduating. But when you're spending thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands, but you are not a person who, when you are having to make decisions on how to get the money to do it, if you had to go fund me a prom enough, if you had to borrow money, if you had to use your credit card and you now have to pay that debt down for the next 2 years, you're stupid. Now, if you have enough money, if $40K to you is like $100 to me, cool. If Beyonce and Jay-Z spent $40K, that makes sense based on their financial situation. The prom send-offs I've been seeing, These folks live in regular ass neighborhoods with shared driveways, shared walkways, shared mailmen, shared meter maids. What I have been seeing was people who don't seem like they have an extra 40K. Now, Candace called them shit tacky. I don't think it's tacky. I think it's irresponsible if you really can't afford that just to be over the top. That's stupid. That's dumb. Now, when someone is having a open house for graduation because they're graduating, they're going to college, and you want to throw a party, fine. Should you spend 40K if you can't afford? If you don't have it, you should not spend 40K unless you have $2 million in the bank sitting somewhere. Okay, because 40K is a lot for a party if you live in a residential area and you can walk to your neighbor's house by walking across your lawn. If it takes you 15 steps to get to your neighbor's front door, you should not be spending $40,000 on nothing. And it's a difference between saying the people look tacky than saying, is that financially responsible of you to do? Because I don't think it's tacky. You know what I'm saying? Because people's tastes are their tastes. But even for white folk, if you are a white person and you live, for instance, in a trailer park, you should not be having a prom send-off that costs more than your trailer. Period. You should spend based on what you can afford to spend. If you want to have a whole bunch of balloons, go to Dollar General, Dollar Store, Dollar Castle, Dollar whatever, buy you a bag of balloons, blow them up yourself. Blow up all the balloons you want. But if you can't afford stuff, because it's not about anybody being tacky. It's about you look dumb if you around here, right? It's 30K can buy a baby a house. Period. But I saw it. And the fact that we're finna see a couple of celebrities who kids went to prom and all that stuff, and they didn't have these elaborate, it was these are their houses. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Hart has a nice house. He's a multi-millionaire. Okay. So their nice house is their nice house. You know what I'm saying? All they had was some balloons and some cameras. That's it. We don't see rich people like, well, and there's a difference between rich people and people who have a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? The regular folk who have a little bit of money or whatever and want some. But again, if you're gonna spend 40K on a prom send off or whatever, that's dumb to me. Because prom is one they have. Why? That's stupid. I saw the one person who the daughter had a huge like party, but she was like graduating, got accepted to like whatever college. That was like a celebration of her leaving high school and going to college. That made sense. But these motherfuckers around here, y'all are stupid. What is you doing? For what? Poor K. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay. However, congrats to Kevin Hart's back on track. Okay. Kevin Hart's daughter, Heaven. Is it Heaven? I think her name was Heaven. Going to prom. Okay. I'm like, the kid grew up in front of our eyes. Okay. She used to be itty bitty. Now she's going up to prom. It looked just like her mama. Okay. Again, Kevin Hart just happens to have a nice ass house. Okay. He ain't out here renting a house okay, to have a party at to impress folks who can't afford to pay the bill. You know? So when I say stuff like it's not about anybody being it's not about I'm trying to find a Toy Hart page because Toy Hart, the mama, she shows some stuff too. But I can't find her because I don't know her name. But let's go to the Nico page. Nico. I just feel like just don't be dumb. You know, like they're at his house. Like that's Kevin Hart's house. You know, like he can't eat. He has a nice house. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Okay. You know, fine. But it's not as if they went and rented. Oh, let's go and rent a mansion. We live in Compton. Let's go rent a mansion, okay, and then pay $45,000 to have a prom send off because we want. No, that's stupid. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. Because I feel like that money can just go to something different, something better, something so to allow your child to have a head start somewhere. Why not put that 40K in an investment account, in a savings account, so that when your kid is out of college or off or whatever, out the house, they have a nest egg. And because okay, I'm saying because all these folks who live in these regular neighborhoods, because when I see folk outside in rundown house shoes, okay, no shirt on, like the hood came out. I love the hood. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying nobody in the hood should really be spending 40K or 20K on a fucking prom send off. Prom ain't nothing but a party at another hotel. It's nothing. It's stupid. It's and y'all know I love my nephew and he can get whatever he want. DJ called me. No, he called my mama. He wants me Chick-fil-A. I called him back. What you want for Chick-fil-A? Okay, spend $40 you know, because you do what you want to do. But if he wanted a $40,000 DJ, shut up. No, hell no. Hell's no. And when you start seeing famous folk, okay, because we also had Sally Richardson and what's their damn name? Sally Richardson and Dondre Whitfield, child, went to prom with Sunshine Layla Rashawn and her husband's daughter. Look at this. They at their house. Her dress ain't cost millions. You do what works for your budget. Okay? You do what works for your budget. Now that is because who was who? Brandon, the boy is Sally Richardson's girl. Fix it. The boy, my brain is pausing. Is Layla Rashawn and Antoine Fuqua's son. The girl is Sally Richardson and DeAndre's daughter. They went to prom together, but they're at their house. They're at their house. Okay. Ming Lee, okay, the daughter of Kimora Lee and Russell Simmons, who graduated, they at their house. At their house. At their house. Okay, it's a graduation confetti. Now, Ming, who's the oldest, of them or whatever, graduated from NYU. Okay, it's a graduation, and they're at the house. At the house. At the house. Regular dress at the house. So I mean, like, we see famous folk who have the money to ball out, and they are still frugal with it. Your prom was something. Okay. However, like for my sister's prom, because I came out in 2000, my sister came out in 98. I remember our family being over the house, and it wasn't no big to do. It was we was going to prom. And for my prom, it was the same thing. It was not a big issue. at all. Now, I was at Prom longer than an hour. I was at Prom maybe at our Prom. The DJ did not show up. We had to call the radio station we do the DJs, and they DJed our Prom from FM 98 WJLB because our DJ did not show up. So I feel like, it's, the Prom is supposed to be the party. Now, this is Diddy's daughter, Chance. Not the twins, the other daughter. Okay. Dressed beautiful. Okay. Also at a house. Why? Because her daddy is Diddy. They ain't rent no house nowhere. They're at the house. Now, she looks gorgeous. She's a beautiful little girl. Okay. She went to Prom. Okay. That little chance comes or whatever. Cute. But again, it's some simple shit. Now, her daddy, and we know Puffy is known for doing extraness for no reason. Diddy is extra for no reason at all times. And even his young daughter, who was going to Prom, it's real regular. Real regular. I need folk to stop being stupid. I need folk to stop being ghetto. Stop being ghetto or hillbilly-ish, because it ain't about it, because it ain't even about black or white. You know what I'm saying? We see other black folk. And I wish I would have saved some of the foolish Prom shit that was going on around here, but unfortunately, I didn't care enough to think to save it, and I just feel like let's see which one is the messiest. The neighborhood talk is messy. They usually show stuff, but I don't understand. And I know folks attack Candace about what she said. Candace calling people tacky is different than someone just saying, hey, your house is too close to your neighbor's house for you to be having a big party for a Prom enough. You have neighbors who are really neighbors. That's stupid. It's this father here. Share my screen. I'm trying to find stuff. Okay. Because I only got 5 more topics, y'all, so we ain't going to be that long. But this father who we seen, who gifted the son a car at graduation, but he gifted his son a car because he did great as a kid. I told you what to do. You listened. You was a good kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm around here, and here you go. We get your car. That's it. So it's you can go out for your kid when it makes sense. A parent gifting their child a car at their high school graduation, cool. That ain't that big of a deal. That's cool. That to me makes complete sense. That makes sense. That's an expense I think, it's fine. Give him a whole car. Hopefully he got a license. He can drive it. It makes sense to me. I don't see no issue with that. None at all. But now if the kid can't afford the car note, or if the kid can't afford the insurance on it, maybe don't do that. But my point is, it's okay to do little stuff like that for your children, because that part makes sense. But anybody around here spending $18,755 on a Prom send-off and your rent due, why is you spending $40K and you still paying rent, not mortgage? Spend that $40K and buy a house so your kids can have a house that they inherit later on. I'm like, they really around here. When I saw that, I wish I could find the damn thing, but I can't find it. Damn it, okay? But I was like, they really up here having a huge party, and your neighbors probably banging on the walls and you too loud. That's the kind of shit that don't make no sense. And it's not tacky, it's just stupid. I would not call anybody tacky for spending money. I call you stupid. Anyway. Um, let me not keep going. Anyway, y'all, let's move on because I can just keep going off because I just, and I'm not trying to knock anybody's lifestyle where they live. I don't think anyone's better than anybody else, but I think you should be fiscally smart around here when you are trying to be balling on a budget and your rent due, motherfucker, you can't pay it because if the light bill went up higher as hell because you had a goddamn DJ who used all your plugs and he plugged up all his equipment and your light bill went up from $50 to 1,000. And now you gotta make a choice between, okay, do I pay this light bill or my rent? Because I spent, girl, get out. Now I found something. Now, is that a Bentley? Is that a Bentley? I hope not. I mean, the dress is cute, but she don't need no Bentley. Okay. Now I don't. What in the Dorito hell? What in the Dorito hell is this? Who approved this? Who said yes? Let's do. And I'm, oh Lord Jesus. What are we doing? That could be Uncle. It could be. That could. You right. It could be because Uncle drug dealer and stuff. Now look. I just said that kid is with. Look, a person's style is a person's style. Is what these people right here wearing tacky? I mean, I'm not gonna say it's like fully tacky. Would I wear it? No. Would I suggest anybody I know to wear it? No. It looked like the Dorito. It's like they don't have no style. That's what that is. That's no style. Because, and why he got a scarf wrapped around his head? First of all, is that a Gordon Gartrell jacket? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not gonna say the people is tacky. I'm gonna say I just don't like this. It looked different. I mean, now the Dom Magic Wine Pimp cape is a bit much, but I like the suit. The suit is, I like it. I do. I like the little loafers. I just don't understand why it's a James Brown calm down cape on one shoulder. Him, you want this cape? You want me to get you this cape? You want to wear a cape, him? Because that's, I mean, I like the suit. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna get you that cape. I don't know. I don't know, but it's different. Okay. This isn't bad. This is a typical prom thing. He's in moon boots. I don't like the studs around the wrists, the arms or whatever. That's weird. That's different. The suit would have been better. It was that velvet. Girl. I love the blue. But I don't like his moon boots. But maybe sometimes you have to wear shoes that you need to run. You can run, and if your mama has a glue gun, your mom can glue pearls of wisdom around your arms and your shoulders. Okay. But what is it? Velvet? It is. But I like her dress. Is she pregnant? No, not pregnant. What is what in the it's like Melissa, what's it called? What's the lady? Who did was it Melissa Fit? Whoever Angelina Jolie was in that movie, I can't pronounce it right. This looks different. It's ostrich feathers. I thought for a second she was pregnant, but no, that's a cocoon around titties. I like the arms, but it's different. It's different. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I was like, and this is cute. This is Belle. This gives me Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Okay, she wanted to be Belle. Now I'm wondering how her boobs are being held in that because it don't look sturdy up top. It's too much fabric at the bottom. I feel like she's hiding drugs up under there. It's too much fabric. Somebody did not know how to drape shit properly. What in the Matador? This looks like a Matador outfit with an umbrella. It's not bad, but it reminds me of a Matador. Ole! That's what it reminds me of. The bedazzled pockets, the bedazzled shoulders. I guess it was raining that day. They must be in New Orleans because the umbrella with the feathers, I don't know. It's just different. Why she can't? Is that Ace of Spades? First of all, you rented a Maybach. And I know that because the only time people take pictures sitting in a car is because it's not their car. People take pictures of their car when they either first get it, and it's just to show I got a car. But nobody around here just randomly. So they rented a Maybach, left some Ace of Spades. Was she not old enough to drink? Because if she's going to prom, she's got to be 17, 18. And it looked like the dress has holes in it, but I'm thinking they're supposed to be mirrors. But ma'am, your dress looked like it got shot up. No. And then lastly, is it the same person? I mean, first of all, this person is naked. And I don't want to be offensive when I say I'm stop. Teach your children, okay, that they don't their bottle empty. But why put it there until they fronting? Who puts if you had to put a empty bottle of Ace of Spades in your kid's picture, CPS should come arrest you and the other parent. Because you're around here being fraudulent. And you should not want to be fraudulent. I don't know what I don't understand. I don't understand. Now, out of all the folk we just watch, does anybody feel like any of their parents got $2 million in the bank? Does anyone believe it's $2 million in the bank, sitting around waiting for the kid to graduate and go off somewhere and do something in life, where they don't need no money? Does any of the folk we saw look like they don't live somewhere and they have neighbors you can go and knock on your neighbor's door and your neighbor know your landlord? I'm just saying, if you just use y'all, I'm telling you, you take it from me. Use your money wisely. Because ain't nothing in life getting cheaper by the day. Nothing. Everything getting more expensive every damn day. So if you round here renting Maybachs and bottles of Ace of Spade for your child, maybe no. Maybe don't do that. Maybe just save the money for later on when they gonna need it. Because they gonna need that money. Now I could not for the life of me find a video of that house where they made the whole house became a party because the girl was like getting good grades or whatever. They looked like they neighbors stayed a couple doors down. The house didn't seem like the neighbor was like right there. Anyway, y'all, let's move on. Because y'all know I can go off for days and hours and hours and hours. Okay. Anyway, I'm back. Okay. But I need y'all to quickly do something for me. What y'all think it is? Okay. Like the goddamn video. Because liking is the thing to do. Now I want to show y'all a couple things because I just went to my Facebook page. And I want y'all to see what Prom used to look like, okay? I got it. Thank you. Let me send it to myself. This is, the year was 2000. Okay, I graduated in 2000. So this was June of 2000. Okay, now, young Jaylee, okay, with short hair and the man hands on her butt or whatever. Okay, Prom was simple. Okay, it was real simple. We didn't need none of all that B of the S. Okay, you get a nice little dress and that's it. Okay, that man's suit, Maltese suit, is too big for him. Okay, now my dress fit me good. Okay, however, it's supposed to be simple and easy. Okay, it's not supposed to be a whole bunch of B of the S. Okay, not at all. Now I don't have my sister's prom. Oh, boom, my sister at prom. This is my sister at prom in 1998. Okay, real simple. You hear me? Real simple is what it was. It what it is. Okay, it wasn't a whole bunch of razzle. It wasn't all that. Okay, even me at graduation. It's an old photo. It's been my friend Anthony Bynum, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Back in the 2000s. Okay, back then we had fun just doing nothing. This is me on me and my sister at the house, chilling. Okay, up here chilling. It wasn't supposed to be all that. It was my brother. I think that's my brother. Like a homecoming, not his prom. So they had to be like back in like 90s, maybe 99. Okay, what I mean is, my point is, okay, you did not have to be around here. You know what I'm saying? My parents. That was I don't know how old I was back then. I was in my 20s, maybe 24. But celebrating stuff was simple. Now, first of all, this is tacky. Okay, why am I taking a picture next to a mattress? My friend at her house, she had a mattress against her wall, and I don't know why. To this day, I don't know why. I don't know why. My point is, back when we were young whippersnappers, okay, it wasn't as if, even this is me. So this is blonde hair Jaylee at homecoming in 1999. Okay, look, I told y'all the old Jaylee, is in these streets. Okay, again, the old Jaylee, the ghetto girl ponytails. Okay, the hood styles. You know what I'm saying? This round here. You know what I'm saying? I have the same face. This is me 20 years ago. Okay, I had the same face. Anyway, my point is things can be really easy. This is me on my 21st, my 21st birthday. Again, simple. Okay, we're at the house, we're chilling. Because you're not out here trying to spend thousands of dollars around here. Okay, not on my watch. Not on my watch. Okay, simple. Me and my dad. Okay. So I want folks, look, you can be real easy around you know what I'm saying? Look, blonde hair Jaylee. Blonde hair Jaylee. I live my life. Yeah. Blondes have fun. They do. They have fun. Now, let me see if I can find a new page. What's their name? Let me go search Harold Bell. I spelled it right, yeah. Let's see if I can find this. Here we go. Okay, so this is the people, and I can't play the. I think it's. I feel like it's music being played. But this, they had what was it? It was either a graduation. I don't think it was prom send off. It was some kind of whatever. And they made the whole house, the whole block. Because that's a lot of space. Okay. So to do all of this, you don't live directly next door to somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can't live. Is the music playing? Oh, my back hurts. No. Okay.
It's amazing. It is simply amazing.
So it was making the rounds because it was for a person's like graduation, prom, and all that stuff. And they had, honey, all kind of. I was like, y'all doing it big. That's a lot of stuff, okay? But it's very over the top for a prom send off. But apparently, the girl also got like a full scholarship to some college. I think was it the USC to some college or whatever. So it was to celebrate all of that. But the fact that they had the block, you know what I'm saying? You see all that. I'm like, they don't have neighbors like that. They don't. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like at least one, that mean they had a space. And it seemed like they hired, somebody to do an event for the girl. Versus mama just trying to show off for the hood. And that the hood can be the neighborhood, the hillbilly hood, the trailer park. I don't mean just black folk. I mean anybody around here who is spending thousands and thousands and thousands, and your renters do. Anyway, it's a lot to me. It is a lot to me, but it seems like they have enough space at their house to have a big elaborate congratulations for her. So yeah. Anyway, y'all, because I don't want to be here too long. We already been on here for an hour. I've been running my mouth too long. Okay, I done showed y'all my back in the day pictures. Okay, of me in my young whippersnapper days, back when I was in prom. long time ago. Okay, y'all don't even know blonde Jaylee. Okay, you don't know that girl, and she ain't never come. Blonde hair Jaylee is gone forever. Okay, you don't want blonde hair Jaylee around here at the all. Anyway, I'm done. Let's get into. Woo, Lord. Do I see the pink? I think they had. I think that's what they had it. The prom ain't going to even be exciting no more because, right? Who want to go to the prom? I want to stay home with the party. I want to go to Baltimore and have big fun with the wretched. Like what? They didn't fuck that all up. Now, switching gears. I should have done this first. Okay, Tina Turner. Okay, Tina motherfucking Turner. I was like, no. I keep forgetting, like, we're losing more and more of our legends because they're just like getting to that age. You know what I'm saying? Tina Turner passed away today. She was 83 years old, which isn't, I guess 80s can be old, okay? Tina had been sitting around by herself in seclusion a lot. Like Tina said, leave me be. I want to, grow old and leave this world outside of the views of other people. I feel like we haven't seen Tina Turner in years. We know that she had been sick with different ailments or whatever, and she made the choice to just stand herself and whatnot. But the people, on her side released the statements that she passed away peacefully and everything. Now, simply the best. Okay. Tina Turner, to me, is one of, not the only, but she's one of the women whose story affected so many people. I feel like because of the movie, and it's her, honestly, her story, what she went through. But because of the movie, wasn't nothing to do with it. So many people found out what she endured for years with Ike, and even having to get up from under his thumb and to reclaim herself and to still find success as a solo artist. I feel like there are many other people like Tina, meaning who pulled themselves up by their bootstraps and said, fuck that nigga, and had to keep it pushing. And she showed so much strength, after getting out of that situation and being just a beacon of positivity, in my opinion, just based on what she overcame. She passed. Oh, I think she died. Like Tina ain't lived in the States. I'm 41. Tina ain't lived here since I was born, probably. Tina been left us, meaning the States. And she was, I believe she died in Switzerland. I believe that's where she, ended up staying once she left here. Because once she kind of retired and, just kind of chilled out, she just stayed over there. She was she started her career like in the 60s. So she had a long, like 40, 50s, I'm going to out 40, 50 years of just being an artist. And it's crazy. Because what she did at a time where, Black folk wasn't really like, we ain't never been like getting the best rights. But the fact that she was accepted nationwide, okay? Nationwide, okay? And some folk may only know her based on the movie. Some folks may only know her based on her past history or her current stuff. But I feel like, right, I just saw the name, Anna Mae Bullock. Even seeing a scene in the movie where her and I got divorced scene, and She's like, I'm gonna keep my name. I'm gonna keep Tina Turner. I worked too hard to get it. I'm gonna keep that. And I feel like so many people have overcame so much, and she's an example of that. So make she rest in peace. Okay, Miss Tina Turner. I did, right? It's always felt like I didn't, because he died first, right? Because he deserved to die first. Because he shouldn't have left her. But yeah, I was so sad to hear she passed away. But because I had heard that she was, I think she was just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Now somebody go to who alive? We gotta check on our peoples and whatnot. Okay, but again, may she rest in peace. And hope and truthfully, I really hope, because of what she lived through, I hope in her death she finally has peace. Because some folk don't realize, even once you get out of an abusive situation, you carry that trauma with you. So I hope that at the end of the day, she got peace. And I hope Ike is burning in hell somewhere. Oh, devil. Anyway, y'all. But yeah, rest in peace to legend, iconic Tina motherfucking Turner. Okay. Next up, congratulations, confetti. Okay, it's an award. It's an award. Ludacris got a. Is they giving everybody those now? Ludacris got a Hollywood star on the Walk of Fame. It was him, his wife, Adoxy, their children, his oldest daughter. Their two children, the side baby, who was just a child. But again, congrats to Ludacris. I like Ludacris as a rapper. He's great as an actor as well. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, it's great that he is around here getting his recognition. I'm like, does they give everybody else things time? Does everybody get one? And I'm like, do the Hollywood, like, does the location matter? Like, where you at? Like, is one street better than the other? Yes, well, that was maybe shady. I don't think he do. I don't know of many comedians that do have it, but Dave Chappelle say fuck a lot, so I don't know if they're gonna give him one. He needs one though. He's cute. He's not cute. He's funny. Ludacris, the daughter with the ponytail, who Adoxy has her hands on the child that Ludacris had while they were broken up, right before they got engaged and got married. However, what I will say is, I've never seen Adoxy treat the little girl any different than her daughter, who she had with Luda. I love the fact that they are an embraced family. The two girls, who are like a year apart, seem like best friends. You know what I'm saying? I love that. People make mistakes. People make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Martin Lawrence got one recently. I want one. Can I get my own Hollywood? Can I pick a pavement and just put out some concrete and say it's mine? Oh, see, I can apply for my own one. I'm going to apply that for me to get a Hollywood star on the Walk of Fame. Okay, but Ludacris deserves. I feel like Ludacris has been around a long time. He has put out lots of music. He's been acting and whatever. He's probably produced it. I don't know. But I feel like, Ludacris has been around. He should have one. Now, do Beyonce have one? I don't think Beyonce. No, the oldest daughter is holding him and Adoxy's younger daughter. Adoxy, Ludacris. So the oldest girl, of course, is a child from a previous relationship. She's holding Ludacris and Adoxy's youngest child. Ludacris' hand is on him and Adoxy's oldest child together. And then Adoxy's hand is on the child he had, right when they was on a breakup, allegedly. Okay. But yeah, Adoxy said that the one that's being held, she's their newest daughter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Carmen down there an adult now. But congrats to Ludacris on that. Now, also congrats to Megan. Now, people be getting these statues at the Madame Tussauds, whatever, the wax museum people. Like, do you gotta pay for that? Because Megan got 2 wax figures at the I think it's called Madame Tussauds, okay, wax museum. But I'm like, do you have to pay? And like, is it always there? Like, and then once they don't have it on display anymore, like, can you have it? Now, first of all, the things look just like Meg. I said they did a good job. Of course, Meg, the live Meg is in the red. Okay. Now they didn't make her booty as big as it is. Okay. But I said they did a good job on the wax figures. For sure. Okay. But I still feel like, can I have them when they done? Like, is they mine? And what if somebody would probably pay to keep the wax figures at their house, and they'll be nasty. Okay. But we've seen wax figures before that don't look that good, that don't look that accurate. I was like, wait, which one is which? Because it looks, we know which one is which, but I was saying, it's cute. It's cute. It's just cute. I like it. But congrats to her on that. Let's move on. Now, Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods was being sued by his ex-girlfriend. She wanted $30 million. Okay. She tried to sue him and try to force the judge to make their NDA null and void. She wanted the NDA she signed to no longer be upheld because she wanted to sue that man and say, yeah, he assaulted me. He mistreated me. And Tiger said, bitch, go. Go. Okay, this is my thing. I don't know what that man did to her in private. I don't know. I have no idea. We know that people be with people and be mistreating people. That's how it be. However, I feel like, you sign the NDA, y'all dated for years, and it wasn't as if he hadn't put you out the house and said, go, would you have tried to sue him for the money? Now, the judge said she never provided any kind of actual evidence that any kind of misconduct, sexual in nature, had happened over the years. So you have to follow the rules of the NDA, which means you can, ask for money. You can request whatever, but it has to be done in arbitration privately. You can't. She wanted to publicly sue him. She wanted to publicly come out and say whatever it was about him. And she could not do that if the NDA was, upheld. And the judge said no. No. Now, Tiger, you have not had much luck with women who are less melanated than me. You have not had a lot of, success with the ladies. And I feel like you probably should pick somebody different. Because when your girlfriend, who you put out the house and say, hey, you don't live no more, tries to sue you and so that you try to, assault her, like, you probably should think about, should I still talk to these white women? Because my thing is, all the white women is who did it. Not saying that black people, black women or whatever, may not be a little bit, he did it to me too. I just feel like you keep messing with the same kind of women and getting in the same kind of trouble. Now, white woman, go sit down somewhere. go sit down somewhere. Because, in my opinion, she only got upset because she was no longer with him. She was only upset because I can't live the life with him anymore. But I was like, I mean, also my advice to anybody dating somebody wealthy, get as much as you can get while you're there in case you don't be there for the long haul. Okay? If you're dating somebody rich, if he's giving you $10,000 a month as an allowance, spend $2. I ain't spending my money on nothing. Because we be with these wealthy men and you live this extravagant lifestyle because you assume it'll always be there, and then it's over and we are pursuing folk for money and then saying they did this and they did that, and you don't have any proof of it, and then your ass out. So just be, and I'm like, Tiger Woods also to me is a fuck boy. He fucked over that wife, fucked everybody from Timbuktu to 2 buck 10. I have a sexual addiction. Okay, we all do. We all like sex. It's amazing. But he keeps getting himself in the same predicaments every couple years. So hopefully, Tiger's smart, and then he won't get no more trouble. Okay. Hopefully next time he'll record himself talking to somebody, asking them to sign an NDA, and they will admit on camera how they're not being forced to sign no NDA. I'm like, you better look. I think don't learn from Shawnee, because Shawnee O'Neal, was she smart? Yes, but to me, she just used common sense. I feel like if you are dating someone, if I'm dating someone and they're rich and we're living a lifestyle together, I'm gonna let them pay for everything, and whatever they give me, I'm gonna put a little bit to the side, a little bit to the side, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to make sure that if this doesn't work anymore, I'm not leaving poor, broke, destitute, and having to sue somebody for no reason. Because I also feel like dating somebody for some years doesn't mean you require that you deserve 30. She was suing him for $30 million. She was not with that man golfing on the course. She wasn't. And the judge said, ma'am, leave. Okay, go hammer that out in arbitration privately. Okay. Next up, Fetty Wap. Again, stupidity. This is stupid people. Now, I know Fetty Wap don't see things the way I see things. I know he probably halfway saw this coming. Fetty Wap, who I only know from that song Trap Queens. I feel like this is another example of people not taking advantage of knowing. I know guys like, bitch, you guy, like, girl, what you doing? You can't tell me. Look, he don't see things how we see them. He didn't see this coming. That could have been the defense. Your Honor, my client never saw this fully. He did not. He could not see the error of all his ways. Okay, his view has been impaired, so he did not know what he was doing. He did not know it was illegal. He saw half of the law. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, but I feel like we have this era of artists who come in, have a hit song, and then think, I'm set for life. You know, baby, won't you come my way? And it's like, no, you have to follow up, save money. You can't be around here with one hit song and think for life you will be made off that one hit song. And to me, that's why he did what? Went back to selling drugs. And what he doing now? Sentenced to 6 years in prison. Stupid. Dumb. Just stupid. Because why not just try your best, okay, to make the best of your situation? But no, he was around here getting folks knocked up. He was around here just being just foolish. Okay? Around here just seeing things the wrong way. Not seeing things through. Okay? Not seeing his future the way we want him to see it. Okay? He did not have a clear view of life at all. You hear me? And because of that, this fool got to spend 6 years in prison. He really ain't gonna see prison the right way. You hear me? Because y'all know in prison, you got to keep both eyes open. How he gonna do that? Okay? How he gonna do that? How he gonna be in prison, keeping both eyes open, and he only got one of them? Like, he just did not see things the way they should have been saw. Okay? And why was no one else looking out for him? When you only have one eye, someone has to look the other way for you. And prison is the wrong place to not be able to see stuff from your left and from your right. It's perfect. It's just not good. I'm gonna stop, y'all. See, this why I should never came live. I'm up here, God, going, oh God. I'm sorry, Jesus. Okay, I'm just saying. Now, he was sentenced to 6 years in prison for drug trafficking. Okay. I'm like, first of all, was he driving? Did he see drugs? Your Honor, I did not see those drugs. Okay. Your Honor, I did not see those drugs. I don't know. Somebody put them on the other side of the table. I never seen it. You can't convince me that you let me have one eye. Sir, I didn't see it. I didn't see it. It was over there. I didn't see it over there. Did not see it. No. Now, he pled guilty to one count of conspiracy to possess and distribute 500 grams or more of cocaine. Now, I don't know how grams work because I'm not a drug dealer. Somebody in the chat may know how much that is. I don't know. But anybody who had a song called Trap Queen, but now they're going back to prison for 6 years. Okay? And it's just not a good thing. It's just not. And it's not as if, like, he don't have a whole bunch of music to stream while he over there. Not at all. Now, he went around here half eye cocked. And he gonna be in prison. And it's not funny. Because anybody going to prison is not funny. But I'm just saying, you have to be able to see what you're doing and why you're doing it. Now, at one point, his lawyer said because of the pandemic, he couldn't see how to make money. So, it was hard. So he was forced to sell drugs. I'm like, you stupid. Your lawyer's stupid. You can't blame the COVID for you going to prison, you selling drugs. That's the whole plan. So he's in prison 6 years. Now let's see what he sees while he in there and how he looks at life once he comes out. I'm sure half of his vision will be prison was bad or prison was good. Okay? Don't y'all be around here selling drugs, y'all. It ain't worth it. Kanye West. Okay, Kanye West out here being sued for $2 million by Gap, Old Navy, over a breach of contract, an alleged breach of contract. Okay, now this is what I thought was crazy, because I feel like I don't understand why rich people be leasing stuff. I'm like, you can't be around here, talking about how much you are a billionaire and you leasing shit from the Gap, from the Old Navy, the cheap flip-flop people. No, not good. Okay, so let's see, 5 grams of cocaine will get you locked up, but 5 grams of weed will get you a misdemeanor. 5 grams. Well, it was 500 grams. So he saw a whole lot of stuff around him. So this is the weird thing. Kanye West is being sued because basically he made changes to a building that he did not own. So the Gap, who is a multi-billion company, was leasing a building. Okay, a part of the agreement was you cannot make any changes to this building without our permission. Okay, Gap, Old Navy, basically subleased said building to Kanye West. He also was not supposed to make any changes without getting the permission of Old Navy, who would then have to get the permission of the folks who actually owned the building. Well, Kanye West was out there Kanye Westing. And Kanye West was out here making changes to, like, he was doing like construction on a building he was basically subleasing from the Gap. So the company that owned the building sued the Gap for all the money they had to spend to fix what Kanye West had did. So the Gap then sued him for what they had to pay because of what he did. I'm still like, the Gap is richer than me. Okay, the Gap is supposed to be a multi-billion brand. Kanye West is a billionaire. Why is any of y'all leasing shit from some random ass building people? Build your own stuff. And while you around here changing buildings you don't own, Kanye Weston. Kanye West really, I don't know if he'll ever be like the Kanye West we used to know. I just want him to stop being a little bit insane. I want him to sit down something where use your money for good. Stop leasing buildings from the Old Navy folk. Stop doing dumb shit. I wish if I was that rich, I would not rent shit. I'm buying stuff. I want to own my stuff. This foolishly, I can waste some money. But anyway, he owed people some money. Kanye West paying the people, okay? Because it can be, an asshole. I wanted to touch on this because I feel like I did not even know this damn show still come on. So, American Idol, which I guess is the Lord. The girl who won back in 2020, she go by Just Sam, she won, she was a winner. Now, allegedly, the winners of these contests get a record deal. They get like 200 grand or whatever. She's now back to like singing in subways for money. I mean like the actual subway train station or whatever. So some folk was like, well, how can she do that? Like, what happened? And that's how did she burn somebody? I'm like, first of all, if she won during COVID, that's one thing. Also, 200 grand after taxes in COVID is also even less than. First of all, I did not even know folks were still in the fucking idol games. For one, I feel like nobody who's ever been on that show has became successful based on them being on that show. Most people from that show who became successful, it was because they did it to themselves. Like Fantasia is not Fantasially famous for anything she did on that show. She had to put in the work on her own. I feel like the show makes you feel like, oh, you're a winner and it'll be amazing. And that ain't what happened. So this young, I think she's like 24, 25 years old, having to, go back to sing on the subways. I feel like that's life. No, my point is, we may know of them from Idol, but who from that show has ever said, yes, Idol and what they did for me kept me making money? They became successful by putting in the work. It was not because anybody from Idol helped them. Anybody. That's my point. And when you are on the show, you're on the show. However, once you're off the show is not pushing you out to be famous, to be successful, because they're working on the next season. So this young woman who won in 2020, and that's, y'all know, 2020 is when the pandemic hit. She couldn't tour. She couldn't do anything. So when she said how a year later she was, back singing, in subways or whatever, how she was embarrassed because how far back she had went after winning. Like that I did not know this either. That season was done virtual. I'm like, who the fuck did a virtual ass American Idol? It was so weird. And that's how the show is. So when I'm like, oh, the show really come on every season, I don't know of any winners, hell, since Fantasia and them, since anybody who won after season, let's say season 6. I don't know them. And folks kind of say, oh, she blew through the money. And I'm like, no, nothing. She probably didn't even really get the exposure she needed because it was COVID. And so when she posted on her social media and folks realized who she was and how far back she went or whatever, she did say, like, there's so much that I want to say, but there's so much that I cannot say, or I know I'm not allowed to say, but I promise that I will say more very soon. For now, I will just say thank you so much to everyone who has my back. Thank you so much to the people who are showing me nothing but love and support for supporting me. Thank you all for the patience. It's definitely needed and appreciated. Because again, it's a hard thing when you feel like no one is there for you, or you feel like you are a failure, and people will look at you as a failure, And then she posted recently, that was yesterday. Then today she posted, watch how the Lord turns this whole thing around and watch me continue to give God all the glory. There are things that God is about to do for me that no one else can do or stop happening. I have so much faith. Now, she brought up how before she was on Idol, she had a record deal that she had to get out of, and then she had to pay them some money. She had to pay to get songs she wrote. So she probably used the money she won to pay off old shit. And then she's back at square one. Now, I'm a firm believer in Idol needs to be canceled. I feel like it doesn't really do shit. And the fact that when I heard today that Katy Perry is one of the judges and she's paid $25 million a season. The fact that one judge on the show makes $25 million a season. But if you win Idol, you get maybe 200 grand, 300 grand. But one judge is making $25 million a season. $25 million could change 25 people's lives. And she's just one of, I think, 3 judges. So she's getting, ain't Lionel Richie on there? So she getting 25 mil. How much is Lionel getting? So that's another reason why I'm not finna watch that shit. They paying the damn judges more than the contestants who had to come there to perform. That's crazy to me. They're paying more to the judges who don't do shit besides sit there and listen. And you have a winner from 2 or 3 years ago who around here singing on the subway, and she has an let me go find her page. She has an amazing voice for sure. And I just feel like it's unfair because why on God's green earth? So, and I hope she ain't singing a song that I ain't supposed to. I'm trying to find a different video of her. But I'm gonna say her voice is amazing. Okay, but the fact that the judges are getting paid so much more money.
God then walks over the earth. He's searching for a heart that is desperate and longing for a child that will give them their all, give it all.
Singing the ass off. You know what I'm saying? So, hopefully people, care about it and help her to get where she gotta go. Okay. But I feel like people around here we should not be supporting these shows where it's the same thing as the Writers Guild, who was on strike because they're not getting paid what they deserve, but the studios are. Same thing. Anyway, next up, Evelyn Lozada. They say she's going back to Basketball Wives. I say I can give less than negative 1,100 fucks. Anybody, in my opinion, who has been on that show for all those years but have nothing else to show for it besides going back because nothing else is around there for them, I was like, are you so pitiful? I never understand. I always say this, y'all. I was like, if you give me the platform that they have that reaches to people, I'm going to take that shit and run with it. Like, you would not catch me doing the same old. No, let me make sure I don't need to stay here forever. And the fact that Evelyn, we don't care about her Lozada, is having to go back to Basketball Wives when she ain't a she's never been a basketball wife. Never. Now, I don't watch the show no more. Okay. However, her going back after leaving the show and say, I think I need to focus on other things and explore other things. So you couldn't do shit else? Nothing was available? Poor, unfortunate soul. Kim and Croy around here just throwing accusations at each other. Now we know Kim accused Croy of being smoking weed, and she wants him drug tested to not, because she don't want the kids being affected by the weed things or whatever. Well, Croy has now responded because Kim wanted him drug tested. He said, "I want her to undergo psychological testing because I think she has a gambling problem and it makes her unable to properly care for our children." I said, what in the frick and fact, this and that? What? I just wonder, when did Croy get addicted to weed to where she had an issue with it? And when did her gambling become such an issue that she can't care for the kids? Like, did it, what? If white on white crime, white on white snitching, because she snitched on his weed habit, and he is on her gambling habit. Because is she the reason y'all going bankrupt? Is she the reason why y'all house is in foreclosure? Is that what it is? What happened? How did it get there? And both of them claiming the other one's habit, his weed habit, her gambling habit, they're both saying how that prevents them from properly being parents. I'm like, but Kim has always been a gambler, and I feel like Croy probably always smoked weed. But now it's like, are y'all using the kids as what? The fuck? Now they had the 4 younger kids together. Croy is 37 and she is 45 years old. And he was like, he is in the court filing, it said, per Radar Online, Kim has presented a very troubling behavior which has accelerated in the months leading up to the divorce, and that Kim has acknowledged that she spends substantial time and marital funds on gambling and other games of chance. This compulsion, y'all, compulsion has finally devastated the parties. Kim time is so consumed with online gambling that she's unable to properly care for the children. And so he wants her to have a psych exam to see if Kim has any mental issues like depression, anxiety, narcissistic behavior disorder, bipolar, ADD, or anything else. I'm like, she been that way, bro. Kim has always been that way. I'm like, y'all up for using the children, girl. Yeah, I don't know how all the kids, yes, we say it's a scary picture. They scary to me. The kids are all school age. Her kids, the 2 girls, are like 25 and like 21 or something like that. But their kids are all probably, they've only been married for 11 years, so their kids can't be over 11. Because when she got pregnant with the first one, it was right around the time they got together. So the kids are like 12 and under. They're all minors. But I just feel like, why are y'all? Get them kids to Sweetie. Give them kids to Sweetie. Lastly, Jonathan and Megan were actually spotted together. Now, when they first were saying Jonathan was dating Megan, I said, I don't know if that's true. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And when the pictures came out of them, they were coming back from a trip, and we seen them holding hands. Look, does holding hands mean you fucking? I mean, no. No. Because you cannot be holding hands and be fucking. Okay? What this does show is they do know each other. It shows they travel together. And they are friendly enough to be holding hands. Okay? We have not seen them kissing and hook up in any relationship way. The only reason I don't feel like it's a scam to fix his image is because Megan Good don't need that in her life. Like, I don't see her wanting to attach herself to someone who's accused of, being abusive. I also want to point out he has not been found guilty of anything just yet. And so I don't know. And I don't know. He still has a court date coming up or whatever. We also want to be sure to mention how the rumor that it was all these women who it came for, we never heard from anybody else. The DA, even on a court date, did not bring up any other victims. It's literally just the ex-girlfriend. And I just feel like we are judging him based on one accusation, and we still don't know what the fuck happened. Okay, so if she know that man and they cool or whatever, that's on them. But I just feel like let the courts handle it. But at least we do know, hey, they know each other. They're friendly. Okay. But again, because it was, there's all these witnesses, there are all these extra people, and we haven't heard from anybody. When they said there were all these other women coming forward to accuse him of the same thing, that has not came out at all. If that was true when they went to court back on May 8th, that would have came out too. So I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm not saying he's guilty. What I'm saying is he's been accused by one person of doing something. So it's not as if he has a history of being abusive. I don't think she has a history of being, stupid. You know what I'm saying? So I really want this to play out in court for us to see what actually happened. And then once we know, then have our judgments. Okay. Also, we didn't know that man had a white girlfriend. I don't know that man's preference. I don't know if he's ever had black girlfriends or not. I don't know any of that. So I'm saving my opinion for when we actually have something else to go off of besides social media bullshit and the people's opinions. Because up until this altercation, we did not know he had an actual white girlfriend. Like right before it happened is when it first came out that he got a white girlfriend. We did not know much about him. And I don't care about him. I don't care about somebody dating somebody white. I don't care. I don't care. As long as he has never said that he does not like black women, I can't be upset that one time at band camp he had a white girlfriend. So I don't know. I wish everybody in the situation healed. Him, the girl, Megan, everybody. The taxi driver, the bartender, the police people, everybody. Because to this day, we don't really know what happened. It's still two separate people's words, and we have no more victims coming up to show a history of abuse. So I just want it to come out in court what he did, and then let that man have to handle whatever it was he did. Anyway, 2 hours later. I always say I'm not gonna be long. Because I never planned. Y'all see, we did not have many topics. Had I not went on a damn rant about prom stuff and kept teasing Fetty Wap, we probably would have been done 30 minutes ago. Okay, but nothing else is going on. A good time was had by all. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to please be sure that you have subscribed to my channel. I hope y'all enjoyed my foolishness. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Look, when I don't go live for a while, y'all get a lot. You called it, Keisha. You really you called it. Because it was like 2 hours later. Okay. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed my antics. Okay. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, to like the video, comment in the comment section if you're watching the replay. Share the video on your social media too. That helps folks find me. Okay. I was a fool tonight. A fool. I will be listening to Danae Jackson's interview. I will have a recap on that probably tomorrow. I know Derek would lie. Derek, first of all, Derek from Love After Lockup was on live with Rich No Dollars from Love Hip Hop Group Squad. I will have a watch along for that tomorrow too. So tomorrow evening, I'm off Friday. Tomorrow will probably be the Danae Jackson review and then a watch along for Derek Bucket review. And that will be tomorrow. Okay. However, okay, like the video, subscribe, follow me on social media, all that stuff. Be safe. I love you. I love y'all. I love us. Okay. If no one told you they love you, I love you. Okay. We have to be that. Okay. Good time to have by all. My antics are my antics. Okay. But I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Gotta go. Bye.